Hey guys, it's Carly here, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I wanted to make this video very quickly of a mini that I had made for my niece. I wanted to give it to her as a present while we were all together this weekend. She had got married this past summer at the beach, and I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to make a seashell mini that I've always wanted to make. And I just wanted to show you guys what I did. A lot of the elements that I used, the shells and a lot of the ribbons and tools, were actually from the decorations that we had used for her reception, and I basically just kept a bunch of it so that I could put this mini together. My husband had helped me with one of this larger seashell that we used as a table decoration. He drilled the little holes in there, and I had bound it with some of the tulle that were from the garlands that we created for her wedding. I got a couple charms, cute little charm, little heart charm, and this cute little wedding ring charm. So let me lay it down flat so you guys can see. It turned out a lot thicker than I had originally hoped, and I had to be careful I couldn't do a lot of embellishing because I originally wanted it to sit flat, but when I got it all done, I actually like it standing up better. But let me flip through the pages quickly. Again, a lot of these elements, the flowers, these are Prima leaves, but all this cute little tulle and all these little seashells and even the little blue sand that I drizzled and glued in there were actually from her table decorations. Pretty little stones and stuff. And I originally put this together using glue dots, and then once I got it all in place, I used some crystal effects to glue it all in place. So let me flip through it real quick. That's her and David at the ocean when she got married. And hopefully there we go. The lighting's here. I'm in front of a window, and there's a few little pull-out tags, and I left the journaling open for her, and I'm going to give her a pin so she can go through and write all her journaling. And again, I had to be very careful on how I embellished it. I used a lot of rub-ons. Most of the paper collections, K&Company, the Aubriana line, or the K Sarah, and there's a couple, I think, My Mind's Eye papers that I used in here. So I'm going to flip through this really quickly. Again, some rub-ons. And their ceremony was quite pretty. It started at the resort, and then we walked down to a neighboring restaurant where they actually had the ceremony, and they had a bagpiper. As you can see, David, I believe he's originally from Scotland, so he's in his traditional regalia. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's his brother there. And there's a little journaling place for her, for Jenny to do that. And again, they had a two-part ceremony where they did different things to represent their marriage or their ceremony. Don't remember all the wording. I should have remembered all that. And there's Jenny and David. It was really quite pretty. And then the bagpiper led them from the resort to the reception down the beach front, and captured a lot of that. It was really cute. A lot of the girls were walking barefoot. It was really quite pretty. And then they are walking from the resort down to the ocean. So that's the wedding party. And again, I had to be real careful on not making it too bulky. I kept wanting to embellish it more, but I knew that I couldn't. I just made a couple little empty tags for her to add some more pictures or whatever. That's all of us out on the beach. It was really quite pretty. All of us celebrating. I thought it really turned out cute. And some little tags. And, of course, them at the beach. I'm going to flip through this really, really quickly because I'm trying to make this quick so it'll upload good. And see, there's a bagpiper. He led them down the beach, and he played the entire time. It was very interesting. We were able to walk through you see everybody in the background following them down the beach. And that's my sister and her husband. And there was a part where the water comes through, and he actually carried her over. I thought that was sweet. She didn't mind that her dress got a little sandy. And see, there's a lot of the garlands and stuff that we put on their table that I used to make with this and stuff to embellish it. A lot of little pictures. This is actually when they got married. The other part was like a pre-ceremony thing, and this is actually when they actually said their vows. That was really sweet. And another little tag. That's them doing the cake, and this pulls out. I'm not going to pull them all out just to save time. And then having their little toast. I tried to keep it all in the blues and greens, and I used thin weight chipboard for this, and then the back piece I used the heavyweight to be the backing. And this was a part of their ceremony where each one in the wedding party tied ribbons around their hands to create the union, which was actually quite interesting. And I believe that was part of the Cherokee wedding ceremony from Jenny's background. Another little journaling place for her to write some stuff. There's another picture, that's her brother doing that. So that was really interesting how they included everybody in the ceremony. And that's one of her daughters. And then here, because so many were involved, I just made a bunch of pullouts of everybody that she can use as a little pocket. So that turned out good. And you see I had to be real careful on how bulky I made it. That's when they were signing everything, and the picture of their rings, and the little pullout. And I had a lot of fun making it. It was a little tricky that I had to. Gosh, I get this all mixed up. Turning it around. I had to be really careful on how bulky I made it. And because it was at the beach, we had some informal things. We had, for the kids, chalk and buckets and butterfly nets and different things for them to go and play with. There's the cake. I thought I had a picture over here. Yeah. There we go. See, that's a bunch of the seashells and stuff that we used. And stuff for the kids to play with, little light sticks and stuff. And as you can see, this is thicker chipboard. And then I put a little quote that I loved. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. And, of course, I signed it, made with love. So that's the back of it. And again, it turned out really, really cute. I can't wait for her to see it, and hopefully she'll love it. I've showed it to my sisters and other family members, and they all love it. So just a cute little memento of her wedding. Well, that's it. I hope everyone's having a great weekend out on this Black Friday today. No, I didn't get up and go early. I went to Michael's last night, got a couple of things, but you guys all have a safe weekend and have fun spending time with your family and friends. I'll talk to you later. Bye.